Hello everyone, it's Destiny, and I recently reached AR 45 in Genshin Impact, and I have been saving all of my fragile resin I've gotten along the way for this day. We are going to be using over 2,000 resin for my Mavuika, as she has been with me since around the beginning of my Genshin Impact journey, and I want to make my Mavuika much stronger with new artifacts as a thank you to her for helping me along the way so far. Before we get into today's video, if you would like to see some more Genshin Impact content from me, consider subscribing and hitting the like button to support the video. Now, let's get straight into it. I thought we could start off with setting some goals that I would like to achieve for my Mavuika. I want her to have a 4-piece Obsidian Codex set, as this is one of her best options. I'd like to focus on getting Mavuika either an attack or EM sands, Pyro Goblet, and lastly a crit damage circlet, with a goal of getting around 60% crit rate to have 100% with the Obsidian Codex set, as this set will give me 40%. For substats, I'll be looking for crit stats, so your crit rate, crit damage. I'll be looking for attack, elemental mastery, and so on. Now that we've gone over some goals for my Mavuika, let's try seeing our artifact block in Stagnant Onslaught, and I'll be having one of my friends assist me with the artifact gardening process. Alright, so here we are in Stagnant Onslaught, which I actually haven't tried out this mode yet, so we'll be getting some nice goodies along the way for completing some of the stages. And I feel like Zajef is literally going to destroy the boss we face while I'm just staring at the fight in the background. Okay, that is literally what's happening. His Marissa is literally destroying these enemies, and me and my Mavuika just, I guess, get to admire Marissa's strength. Alrighty, first run is complete. Let's see what we got. We got double crit. Okay, wait. We're off to an excellent run so far, and this is literally just our first run. So if this rolls good, we will already have a pretty nice initial flower piece for my Mavuika. Alright, here's the next run, and we just completed it. Okay, attack goblet, not quite what we're looking for, but at least it has double crit. So I guess maybe I could use this if I don't get a pyro goblet along the way, but our goal will definitely be to try to get at least one. And this feather isn't looking too great, so we're not going to use this one. And we also have a crit damage circlet, so I'll lock this one in case we don't get a better circlet. If this ends up being the only one we get throughout our runs, then so be it. And as for our third run, more obsidian pieces, which is awesome. And this feather is okay. Better than the last one, since this one has EM and crit, which could end up being a good feather if there's a lot of crit rolls, potentially. An HP circlet though, yeah, we're definitely not putting that on Mavuika. Well, bam! Yeah, I literally do baby damage in comparison to Zajef77. I feel like the coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb picture right now, just because of the damage difference. But we have more relics. Let's go. Let's see what we get. Okay, crit damage, circlet, a new one with EM and attack. This could end up being usable, especially with the lack of pieces we have so far when it comes to a crit damage circlet. So I'm definitely keeping my eye out on this one in case we don't get any more crit damage circlets throughout our runs. Oh, just don't mind me. I'm just casually dealing my 6k damage and absolutely destroying this boss. Okay, we got nothing great that run, so on to the next. Boom! I honestly can't wait to put better pieces on her since we'll finally have consistent crits. It's so sad seeing that tiny number and just knowing that I'm missing majority of my crits. Alright, so we have attack circlet, yeah, no. Defense sands, well, that's definitely not what Mavuika wants. I'm hoping we can get a good attack one or EM sands, and definitely not more defense. I feel like our luck at the beginning was pretty decent, but now I feel like it's just gonna go downhill from here. Okay, let's see what we get here. Okay, wait, I take it back. We have a crit rate, crit damage, and attack feather. Okay, this feather can be amazing, assuming our rolls go very well. Oh, another double crit feather. Okay, we're getting insane luck right now with these feathers. So if the previous ones don't roll that great, we have numerous options we can go with, or even if this one doesn't roll that great, we still have other ones we can end up using. All right, another run. Here we go. Please be a pyro goblet. Please be a pyro goblet. No! It wasn't pyro. I feel like the goblet is going to be one of our biggest challenges, honestly. And we got another double crit piece for the flower piece. Okay. I think we'll be good on our flower pieces and our feather pieces based on what we've gotten so far, honestly. So we primarily just need a good sans, pyro goblet, and a good crit damage circlet, and my Mavuika will be good to go. Honestly, saying that out loud, that is definitely way easier said than done. Okay, next run, unfortunately, no pyro goblet, only attack. Another double crit flower. Wow, okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna be good on our flower piece. I don't think there's any doubts about that. Another run complete, and we got defense sans. We really need attack or EM at this point. I just keep getting defense. This is getting ridiculous. Geo damage. Okay, this is actually getting a little annoying. Another run, more relics to go through. All right, this is actual pain. Imagine if this was an EM sans. It literally would have been perfect, but it had to be defense. Oh my gosh. And after nearly 10 runs, I felt my luck diminishing. I kept getting defense main stats or healing bonus circlets, and some runs wouldn't even drop the artifacts we're looking for. All right, let's see what we get here. Oh, okay. I finally got an attack sans, but the substats are, yeah, hopefully we can end up getting another one that has better substats because this is not looking too great. I think I'm literally only able to get attack goblets at this point. I have not gotten a single on-set pyro goblet this entire time so far. Okay, wait, we got an attack sans with crit rate at least. So if this rolls into crit rate, it'll be a pretty decent piece, right? And after using about 2,000 resin, we end off with this. Well, afterward, we swapped artifact farming a bit for my second team, which I'll likely make into its own video, so do stay tuned for that. But let's see if we have enough decent pieces to reach new heights for my Mavuika. All right, please.
Also, you can change your
No!
Change the 4-star material and under to 3-star and under for now, just so that it only uses the XP you made.
Surely I didn't kill my deep wood just now. Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Getting so scared. Oh,
that's good.
Okay.
That's great.
Please.
That's sick.
Oh.
Okay. Pretty solid. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Okay. It's a high roll too.
No. No. Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
This is a perfect piece to reshape, basically.
I just want to see it. Oh my gosh. Oof.
Oh, it could have been worse, I guess. Oh. That's good. Okay. I'd keep going for that one. If it rolls at least one more time into crit rate, it's like good enough.
Maybe. Let's just see.
I believe.
I believe. Oh no.
I believe. Last one will be crit rate. Trust. 10.1% crit rate.
Wow. Oh, wow, it did. Okay. Let's see where we're at.
That's very usable.
51. Okay, we're like almost there. Pretty good.
Yeah, you don't need to get at 60, by the way.
Wait, do I get more somewhere else?
No. Like it's just you don't need to be aiming for exactly 100 crit rate.
Oh, after playing Starrill, I get anxiety when I don't have 100.
Yeah,
oh my god. Crit rate. No.
I would just give up, honestly. Well, now that you have it to 11, might as well get it to 12, but I would give up on that.
Wait, but it rolled crit rate. I'm a gambler.
I'm not convinced. It's off piece. It's not... Okay. Fine. We'll leave it at 16.
It is so expensive.
This was actually a pretty decent target, because if it rolls into attack percent, it can be good for Mavuika, and if it rolls into HP percent, it can be good for Molani, as long as it doesn't go flat HP.
Should I keep going on this, or...?
I would, yeah.
Okay.
That's unlucky, but I'd still finish it. It's okay.
Well, let's see how she's looking.
That's, like, not bad for now. Yeah.
Oh, alright, that's a little better. Just a little bit. Now I'm at 57. So 40 with that is 97. Surely I don't miss my ult, I hope. All right, now that we put some pieces on my Mavuika, let's try a damage test. Just to note, my supports aren't fully built, so I don't expect anything too crazy, but I definitely expect a pretty nice improvement in comparison to what we had before. All right, let's see how this goes. Let's just get everything ready. And boom, okay, that's really good. That's a pretty nice improvement, I would say. We could definitely try to improve this even more. Maybe for my next video goal, I can try for getting like 500,000 with my Mavuika. We're gonna try for that. And I'll definitely be working more on building her, of course, as well, especially when it comes to her talents. But yeah, this was pretty nice. I would say that our artifact grinding, relatively speaking, went pretty decently, I would say. We got a lot of pretty nice pieces. And I had a lot of fun grinding for these pieces as well. And just being able to improve my Mavuika, I feel like she definitely deserved it for how much she's been assisting me in my Genshin Impact journey. But that'll be all from me. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more updates on my Mavuika and also updates on my other characters as well. Lastly, if you did enjoy this video, do make sure to subscribe, leave a like to support the video, and I hope to see you all next time. Peace.